everybody, I'm back. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, replay viewers. I just ran around my house, so I'm out of breath. This coffee is so good. It's nice and cold now. I like cold coffee. Who likes cold coffee? Who likes cold coffee with me? Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. Bonjour. I don't know why I'm saying bonjour. Hello. Bonjour. I have to check this out. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Come on in. Hi. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Welcome in. Hello. I'm back. I just took a teeny break. I had to change my shirt because, girl, that was hot. I had like a long sleeve dress on with a skirt on top. And then, thank you, King. Thank you. And then I had a big sweater on too. So I was like, girl, burning up over here. And my window's not open because it's way too cold outside. I don't know what the temperature is, but it is cold. That's what it is. It's cold. You love the ears. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Welcome in. Hello. King. Hello. Welcome in. Bonjour. It looks like it's French. That's why I keep saying bonjour. It's like maison. Maybe that's maison, like house in French. I don't know. Welcome in, everybody. Let's do some readings. I'm going to pull a card for somebody who is next. Come on in. I'm saying next because we've been streaming for a while already. But for some reason, I wasn't hitting the FYP, and I don't think I am at the moment, but we will in a minute. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, so let's go. Tap the screen, everybody, please. Tap the screen. Welcome in. Let's see. What can I talk about? Well, Stephanie, hello. I'm back, honey. I'm back. I had to change my shirt. I went to change my shirt, and then I had to pet all the cats. I'm like, hello. And then I went to the bathroom really quick, too. In case you need to know. Too much TMI. Hello. Does anybody say TMI anymore? Or are we back to too much information? Too much information. Am I doing yes or no's? No, I'm doing card readings, oracle card readings. So what you do is just ask a question. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in, honey. Just ask a question. But what I do is I pull intuitively, okay, King? So you probably haven't been here before, but what I do is I pull intuitively. Whatever, someone has to like grab me by the soul, and that's up to my soul and my guides over here, okay? So I'll read for that person, but everybody needs to tell me in the chat, hi, I want a reading, or I want to know about this. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this answer. I'm working on this goal. Tell me in the chat, and then I'm going to choose intuitively from there. It's going to feel random on your end, but if anyone wants a guaranteed reading, you're like, no, I'm not leaving here without a reading, and I got to go, so I want to do it next. You just go to the link in my bio. First link at the top has 3 stars on it, okay? And that's called skip the line. That means you are guaranteed to be next. Okay. If I haven't called anybody's name, like right now, I haven't called anybody's name yet. You will be next. I'll literally start reading you. But if I'm in the middle of reading someone, you'll just be the one right after. Okay. I get a notification up here that someone paid, and they will go exactly next. Okay. All right, let's go. Ooh, you want to start a business? That's my jam. I've been helping people build businesses online for 15 years, my love. You are in the right place, so stick around. Y'all, if you don't want to purchase the guaranteed reading, you don't have to. These readings are free, but you're going to have to be patient because, again, my guides pick for me. So I'm just going to be like, boom, you. As soon as I see you, it's just going to be you, right? And I'll say your name, and then I'll start reading for you. But again, if anyone wants a guaranteed reading, you just go to the link in the bio, okay? So welcome in. Hi, Jenna. Welcome in, honey. Hello. Ashley, what do you want to know about your career, my love? Ashley, I'm feeling you. Let's go, Ashley. I'm going to read for Ashley right now. So everybody, I'm going to tune into Ashley's energy. If you want a reading, stick around. If you want to book a guaranteed reading, go ahead to the link in my bio. Sorry, my sign's all the way up the top. I just noticed. Squished up there. Girl, what are you doing up there? Squish in the corner. I can't even move it. It just says card readings for trauma survivors. That's what I do. Okay. And links in bio for everything. Check my profile. Okay. All right. Is my thing lit up? This thing's supposed to be lit up, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of sparkly, I think. Okay, Ashley, let's go, Ashley. I'm going to pull a card for you right now, Ashley. You're ready if you're in the right career. Okay. You do cleaning part-time and reception. Okay, awesome. I was a receptionist too in my 20s. Cleaning, reception. So when you say, am I in the right career, which one are you talking about, girl? Because you just told me two. But let me tune into you. While you're answering me, I'm just going to close your eyes. Close my eyes. Close your eyes. I'm going to close your eyes, Ashley. I'm just going to welcome in everybody. I'm going to close my eyes and tune in because I don't really need these cards. I just like to use them. They're fun. But let me tune in, Ashley, for you. See what's going on there. Let's see what's going on, girl. Everybody tap the screen. Let's get up to 1.5. Oh, we already hit it. So I usually wait until that. So thank you so much to everybody tapping. I will do the next free reading at 3,000. Okay, so tap away. You can be busy tapping to make sure we get up there while I'm reading for Ashley. Otherwise, go ahead, click my profile link, and you can book in a reading for $22, and you can be next. Otherwise, if you want it free, stick around, tap the screen, and hang out. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let's go. Ashley, we had some amazing readings tonight. I was already crying earlier. I wasn't crying like, ah! I was like tearing up. I'm like, girl, keep it professional. But it was really sad. Things happen. When I do mediumship, then the tears start flowing. Because it's just so beautiful, the other side. It really is. Okay, Ashley. I'm getting like the barbershop is kind of energy. I'm getting yes, like the cleaning's good. The cleaning energy is clean. Okay, girl? The cleaning energy is nice and sparkling, clean and clear. Everybody tap the screen. Let me know what you need for, if you need anything. Let me know if you want a reading. Let me know if you want a free reading. Let me know if you want to pay for a reading. Whatever your choice. They're both here. You just have to be a little bit more patient if you want to get a free reading. That's all. Because a lot of people come through here. And I choose intuitively, okay? But this is what I do for trauma survivors, so welcome in. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. Stick around. Make sure you stick around. Doesn't look like it, but it's sparkly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. They don't look like they're on, yeah. I know. I don't think it's working, but that's okay. Hello, Eve. Welcome in. Stephanie with the fire hearts. Yay. Hi, Nadine. Welcome, honey. Okay, so. Ashley, are you still here? Ashley, if you're commenting and I'm not seeing you, Ashley, that just means that TikTok's blocking your comments. So just type again, put it differently. Bear, come here, honey. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, everybody. Ashley, sometimes I'll yell at you. There you are. She's like, yes, I'm here. What do you want me to do? Okay, so I asked you a question, honey. If you're distracted, I'm just going to move on to the next person. You got to pay attention, okay? I ask that you offer that respect because I'm giving you my energy. I'm deep in your energy right now. I'm here to guide you. So I asked you, which one is it? Because you said, is this the right career? And then you gave me 2 careers that you're in. And I told you about the barbershop that it's not, I'm not feeling the barbershop. So that's what I told you. It's like iffy, something's going on there. But I said the cleaning energy is clean for now. So that's what I gave you. Okay. You did send a message? Okay, honey. That's what I was saying. So if you already sent a message, you just have to type it again. I did say that. So because TikTok doesn't allow in some messages, and I have my mod here. She's watching all the approval messages that we need to approve. There aren't very many, but there's none coming in from you. So that just means TikTok took it away. Took it away. Just type it again. I guess both, but I was wondering if I should lean into one more than the other. Okay. Oh, that's okay, honey. Ashley, don't worry about it, my love. It's just that I've got lots of people here and I want to read for everybody, okay? So I want to get through the readings and I just don't want to hold it up. So don't mind me. Also, everybody, I apologize in advance. The light speed energy that comes in is fast, okay? I'm keeping grounded. I want to give you the information, but it comes fast. And when I'm holding it like this. So if you're not typing and I'm not seeing your comments, I'm like, girl, where are you? But I love you. Don't think, I'm just doing my work. Okay. I'm in my zone and I want to capture it for you. And then it starts to slip away when nobody's answering. So I don't want that to happen to you. Okay. So you understand. Okay, so did you hear what I said? I gave you the answer. Is there any more questions before I close off your energy and read for the next person? Type. Let me know. We got to work at light speed here. Let's go. Hi, George. If you feel anything for me, I'm open to receive. I'm tapping. Thank you, George. I appreciate you. I really appreciate the taps. I love y'all so much. I appreciate you. We're getting it out to the algorithm. So let's go. You're okay. Okay, Ashley's good. Thank you so much, Ashley, for your question. So the cleaning's good. There's something iffy going on over that barber shop, but it doesn't mean you can't clean up that energy because you're clean. I just can't stop with the cleaning fun analogy now. But no, you can clean up the energy. It's just right now there's something there. But if you had to choose one or the other, I would choose the cleaning for now. Okay? Okay. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I appreciate it. Okay, you're so welcome. Okay. I think you're right. Okay. Yeah. Jana, you're on to your next chapter. Okay. So who would like to be read next? Let's see. Let's do GA. GA is asking, can you tell me if I will find a job soon? Let me see. I don't normally do yeses and nos, but I will pull a card for you, GA. But I'm feeling yes, but it's not immediately yes. Okay. It's not like, I mean, it's not soon was what I mean. It's not like it's soon, like tomorrow. So what we do, oh, whoops, I just dropped the card. Sorry. I dropped half of them. What we do here is we realize that we've got a little pause in our energy right now. We've got a pause. So we're like, damn, I want a job, but it's not here. So what we do is we find ways to step into our power during the pause. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card that's going to help you do that. You're welcome. I'm going to pull a card right now. Everybody keep tapping the screen. Comment if you want a reading. I just pull people randomly. If anyone wants to purchase a reading, it's $22. You can go ahead and purchase one. Okay. All right. Let's see. This is your card, GA. Wow, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, this could not be more perfect. This could not be more perfect. Why is it taking me so long? It's like literally perfect for you, GA. Why is it taking me so long? Why is it taking me so long? I know it's backwards, but you can see the picture. See? Hello, honey. What's there? I hear a cat, but I don't see him. Hello? He just flopped down somewhere. Y'all, I'm not kidding. We had some ghost activity on the first part of this live. We did. It was strange. It's all recorded. It was happening, but I did just hear a cat. Now I'm just a little freaked out, but I'm going to pretend I'm not. Did I just do a millennial face? I thought I couldn't do it. Did I? Is that it? I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to start all that because when I start practicing, I can't stop. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, okay, so let's see. GA. The only reason you have not already received what you desire is because you're holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. Did you catch all that? Y'all, thank you, Alicia. If you have any questions, there's no question that's too silly or dumb, okay? These cards are so easy for me, like the back of my hand. So no question is too silly or dumb. Just ask the question. I'm here for you. I'm in your energy, GA. Let me know what you want. And you got to do it quick as you can, because this energy comes in and out, and then I go on to the next person, okay? If anybody wants deeper readings, if you're like, girl, you're way too fast, we can do it. I do phone readings. I do behind the scenes readings, okay? So we can do private readings. You just have to book in with me. There's an email in the bio. Just message me and say, I want to talk to you about a private reading. Otherwise, I've got lots of courses, meditations. I've got free things you can download. Go check out the links. You can read my story too, how I went from homeless with PTSD at different times to creating incredible amounts of impact, first of all, and money through my business. Okay. $25,000 transaction in one transaction doing this. Someone paid me to coach them in advance for a year. She's one of my greatest references. Anybody can talk to her. Her name is Laura. And yeah. And so I have that, and there's no MLM, no weird company, nothing like that. It was just me doing this. This is what I love. So I've been helping women for 15 years to do this, but I work with men and women now. How do I change? Okay. Well, let's see. GA says, thank you. How do I change? The only reason you have not already received what you desire is because you're holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your pattern, your desire. So that's a good question. So here's how you do it. Okay, GA, are you ready? Clear the energy. Woo, woo, woo. Who's in the holiday spirit a little bit? I was swimming today and I was singing Christmas carols while I was swimming, while I was warming up. When I get going in the lanes, I can't swim. I'm like going as fast as I can, but I got to keep up with all the people in the lanes. But yeah, girl, it's intense. But the Christmas music warm up was fun, and the cool down. Welcome in. Hello. Okay. So here's how you change. You ask yourself, what do you want? Okay. So what do you want? What do you want? And then you picture yourself in that job that you want. If you don't know what the job is exactly, picture yourself feeling how you want to feel at your job. You feel capable. You feel confident. You feel like you got lots of money. You got enough money. You're not like wishing it was more money. You like the people you work with. These aren't feelings, but I want you to fill in the feelings. I'm just helping you like identify, decide what it is. You got to decide what it is and how you want to feel. Okay. I feel relaxed. I feel secure. I feel passion, right? I feel social. Like I feel, connected is the word I'm looking for, with other people, right? Because you like them, most of them. You can't like everybody all the time, but for the most part, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. And then you want to ask yourself, this is how you do it. What would I be thinking over there? Because this is talking about vibrational pattern. Your vibrational pattern is your energy. Your energy is made up of your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, and your mood states. Okay, so thoughts on repeat become belief systems. They become hardened after time, right? Feelings on repeat become hardened after time. They harden into depression if you're feeling sad like over and over and over again, right? And nothing is done about it. So that becomes your vibe, right? Who you are, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how you are. Like, oh, that's their vibe, right? And your vibe determines what actions you will take and what you won't take. So it's thoughts, feelings, action. Okay. And that action is what builds your whole freaking life. What you see around you is a result of that. Now I'm talking about the things that we can control in life. That's what I deal with. Okay. We can't control everything. We can't control death. We can't control taxes. There's certain things we can't control. Let's be realistic here. Okay. But I'm talking about the parts we can control, and it's a lot. Okay. Especially when you're looking for a job, GA. So what I want you to do is ask yourself, what would that version of me, because if you're desiring it, it is for you. It's meant for you. It's 100% meant for you. So you want to say, what would that version of me be thinking and feeling now? And then get into that energy now. Start shifting your thoughts. Do you want to start telling yourself lies? No, don't start saying, I'm rich. I'm this. It's like your body's going to be like, no, you're not. Stop fucking lying. Okay. I hate that. I like affirmations, but they got to be realistic. They got to be a little bit of a stretch, but also believable. Otherwise, your body's going to go, girl, I don't even believe you. Stop this nonsense. Okay. And then nothing's going to happen. So what you want to do is take it very slow. Okay. Like, oh, I'm manifesting the energy to get into my new job, the exact job that I want right now. That feels more true. Especially now since you've come on this live stream, right? That feels more true. The other was like, girl, my bank account doesn't say I'm rich. Why would I be looking for a job if I had all the money I wanted? Okay. So this is what we're doing. Does that make sense, GA? Are you here? Allie, I'm good enough. Yes, honey. That's it. That just gave me chills. Yes. I'm meant to feel good all day, whether I'm at work or whether I'm off. I'm meant to feel good. I'm meant to feel nourished. I'm meant to feel excited about my life, even when I'm out there earning money. Earning money isn't supposed to be sacrificing my well-being, okay? That is a big load of you know what. Girl, don't get me started. By the way, if you're not a girl, don't mind me. I call everybody girl, including my cat, including Chris, okay? I'm like, girl. He's like, oh. He's a mountain man. I've been living with him for 10 years. He's like, he just laughs, but it's funny. So don't mind me. I know the feminists don't like it when I say that, but I am a feminist. I believe in equal rights for men and women. That's what feminists are. That's what it's supposed to be. But I still say girl. They say it's infantilizing. You're a girl. Okay, see, you don't mind, GA. Awesome. Yeah, I couldn't tell because it's GA and a puppy. So I like your puppy, by the way. I haven't clicked on your profile. I'm just looking at your little bubble there. Okay, so GA, your energy is starting to pull away. Did that make sense? Did that explain how to shift your vibration? You got to shift the thoughts and the feelings, right? It's a lot easier. You can sometimes just shift your feelings. Like when I force myself to go to the pool, not force like I'm doing something I hate. It's more just like I want to lay in my bed and rot all day. But instead I'm like, I know I'm going to feel good if I just get my ass in that car, drive to the freaking pool and start swimming. I'm going to feel amazing. It works every time. But it's like some days it's a whole battle just to get in there. It's not often, but once in a while it's like, girl. So those are the kinds of things you can shift your feeling by taking action sometimes, but most of the time it's working on those thoughts, and you already nailed it. Okay. You said, I'm good enough. That's the first one. If anyone's interested, GA, I do have a course. It's called Wildly Worthy and Wealthy Now. And that's what that's all about, your worth. Okay. And I think it's on for $44 right now. It's in the link in my bio, but even if you don't buy it, you should just go to the page and read what it says, because it talks about all the things. You'll get an idea of what work is needed, because that's what I did in that program. I answered a whole bunch of people. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people. So I answered a whole bunch of people's questions about self-worth. And I gave a whole riff all about like where your worth can come from, how you can be sure, how you can get rid of those voices. Because I have a feeling you have some of this, which is like, you know, who do I think I am? Why me? Why would I be able to have the best job that pays the best money and feel good all day? Like that kind of stuff, right? Self-worthy stuff. So that's there for you if you want it. Okay. Yes, that's right. Stephanie. Yes, it does. CBT absolutely teaches that. Cognitive behavioral therapy works with thoughts a lot. Yes. I go deeper into mindset work and also somatics and that kind of stuff to shift it all. We got to shift it all out. Like it's being shipped out, but we do it with love, because we got to know, as you probably know, Stephanie, there are reasons that those feelings come up. First of all, trauma teaches us that, and trauma teaches us a lot of lies, but also sometimes they're defense mechanisms and we can't just get rid of them because they're protecting something. And we're going to deal with that stuff first. Okay. So that's really, really important. Yes. All right, GA. So you said, yes, thank you. You're good. Thank you so much for the question. Who's up next, y'all? Who's up next? Let's read the next person. If you'd like your reading, say it in the chat, because I don't know who's still here. People will be scrolling on here all the time. And I'm like, girl, where'd you go? If I'm reading you, don't do that, because I might block you for real. I think it's very rude if I'm in the middle of reading you and then you disappear. If your phone dies, I get it. But girl, I know when your phone dies and when you're distracted. I'll just hit that block button. I hit block and delete. I do. I've done it many times. Not many times. I don't have a lot of people who do that to me. But girl, that's rude. Okay? All right. If you don't like the reading or you have to go, just say, I gotta go. I'm out. And just, you know, say goodbye. Crying out loud. Sheesh. Oh, rude. Anyhow, I'm just fighting with myself over here. Don't mind me. Hi, Jeremy. Welcome in. Okay, so who would like a reading next? Tamara, hello. Tamara, would you like a reading, or are you just saying hi? Jeremy, would you like a reading, or are you just saying hi? Jenna? Jenna, you asked for one. I have to go with whatever jumps out at my soul. Me, Ali. So let me just hang in there while I tune in and see who's next. But make sure you're spamming the chat, otherwise I don't know who wants one. And y'all, I forgot what I was going to say. It's coming back. Okay. I forget. It'll come back. But I'm starting to go into channel mode, so don't mind me. I'm going to start. You know, in the movies when people's eyes roll back. Imagine I just fell over. I'm on a yoga ball. I'm just like, ugh. What would you do? Girl, what would you do? Just let me lie there? Oh. Okay, let's see. I'm just looking at messages from my mods right now, honey. Sorry, I have one mod on. I just want to make sure everything's okay. Sometimes she asks me questions. It's all good? Okay. Also, I'm looking at the comments on my other screen as well. Okay. Marsha Marsha's asking, is Dean happy? Marsha, I can't, unless Dean's on the other side. I can't access people's, I can, but I don't. I don't access people's energy unless they give me permission, okay? I find that very unethical. I want someone to give me permission, not me to just go in. Y'all, I was at a psychic, not a psychic cafe. I was in Arizona. I was living in Arizona in Sedona. This was back in the day before it became a commercial. And I could feel this woman accessing my energy. Like she was getting in there. I could feel her. I was like, girl, get out. It was wild. Thank you, Linda. So people try it all the time. And I'm like, get out. You got to be strong. You got to be strong. Okay. People be wilding out there. Okay, let's see. What do you mean? What did I do with my eyes? Ellie, tell me everything. Jeremy, would you still like a reading, honey? Would you like a reading? I'm going to pull a card for Jeremy right now. I think he's right here still. So come on in, everybody. Welcome in. Linda, thank you. Thank you so much, Linda. You're getting me there. Thank you. Yay, 50%. All right, Linda, thank you. So Jeremy, are you still here, honey? Would you still like a reading? I think you are, but I just want to make sure. Thank you. I'm going to pull a card for you. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Ooh, I love all these roses. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. I think Jeremy might have scrolled off, guys. If he did, I'm going to pull someone else. Let's see. Have a great night, Alicia. Thank you for being here, honey. I want everyone to know. Thank you, Linda. You got me there. Thank you so much, honey. I want y'all to know that when I'm choosing, I'm not choosing logically. I'm not saying like, oh, you get to, you were here the longest. She was here first. It's not logical. It's not like, oh, she said it that she really wants help. I can't do that. By the way, in my bio link, if anyone does really need help, there's a free crisis line place to go. It says free help now. I wrote out all the crisis lines that I trust, and they're in North America. So USA and Canada. And there's also text options, there's phone options, but you can call right now, 24-hour numbers. And there's for vets, specialized ones for vets, domestic violence, and Schuerschleid that I can't say here, okay? So I want you to know that it's all there. But don't take it personal if I don't read you, please. It's not about that. It's not about me saying, oh, I don't want to read for her. It's me choosing intuitively. If anyone wants a guaranteed reading, I will read you. Just go to the link in my bio, $22. It'll pop on my screen and you will be next. If I haven't called anybody's name, you will come up next. Just like right now, I haven't called anybody, okay? It happens all the time here, so you're welcome to go purchase one. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the show. I think Jeremy scrolled off, so let's see who else is here. Who else is here? Can you guys spam the chat again so I know you're still here? Get on it, girl. Tell me again. Let's go. I know Alicia's leaving. Let's see who else is here. But, Allie, I don't want to see anything from you except for what you just said about my eyes. Girl, what are you talking about? Tell me. Tamara, I'm going to read for Tamara because I felt you a minute ago. I was like, who was that? So you just reminded me. Thank you. Tamara. What'd you say, Allie? What did you mean? What did I do with my eyes? Okay, Tamara, let's go. Do you have a question, Tamara? I'm going to pull a card for you right now. If anybody has any questions about their cards, please ask. Don't feel like any question is too silly or dumb. It's not. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to guide you, okay? Let's see. Okay, Tamara. So if you have a question, Tamara, go ahead and ask it. I'm in your energy now, and I want you to get my guidance. Eventually, y'all, your energy comes out, and then I just let it go, and it'll start to go, okay? So while I'm in it hot right now, so ask your questions now, Tamara, or just say, I just want a card. Some people are like, girl, don't get all up in my energy, and I won't. I respect your boundaries, okay? I will do my best to make the best of it. Hello, Jenny. I will do my best to make the best of it. This is a cool card. I haven't seen this one in a very long time. Look at this. Woo! Aw, will I get married to Azzy? I love that. Okay. I will do my best to make the best of it. Stay with me. I will do the best to make the best of it. A key to regaining your feeling of empowerment is to decide right now that no matter how good or how bad you are feeling, you are going to do your best to make the best of it. Do that again and again And in a short period of time, you will find yourself in a very good feeling place. So when it comes to you marrying, let me tune in. Are you in a connection with him? I don't feel like you are in deep connection right now. Are you in connection to Azzy? It doesn't feel like it when I checked in. It doesn't feel like you're in a deep connection right now. Ooh, these lips are lipping. These red lips are red lipping. Girl. But either way, my love, no. Okay, yeah. So either way, I always tell this, like a lot of people come on here and they're like, I just went through a breakup. Should I keep trying? Or I think we're going to break up, right? So right now I'm not feeling that energy hot right here. So what I want to tell you is now is the time when we want something and it's not here, or when we're breaking up and we're confused. That's the time when whatever you call God, spirit, great spirit, whatever energy created all life on the planet, whatever you call that. I respect everybody's point of view, okay? I don't judge anybody. Everybody believes something. That's the time for you to tune in deeper to that. Does that make sense? Because that's the time for you to strengthen yourself. When you feel like something's missing and then you go back to that and you're like, oh, wait. This world is full of people, 8 billion people, okay? And not only that, but it's like, oh, what makes me come alive? What's my life purpose? How can I be working on my life purpose right now? How can I get into that vibe, into that energy? So I'm passionate about life, and my magnetism stays up here, no matter what, right? No matter what Azzy's doing, no matter what the next guy or whoever, whatever gender comes in next, no matter what they're doing, right? Your vibe is high, because guess what? More people are going to look at you when you're doing that. When you're like, regardless, right? It doesn't matter if people are looking at you or not, to tell you the truth. But when you're in that vibe, more people are like, woo. Friends, business, work, romance. They're like, woo, she's on fire with her life. She's on fire with her energy. I like her. I want to be around her. Does that make sense? Let me know, Tamara. Let me know, because your energy is going away, and I'm going to close off and read for the next person soon. So that's the message for you tonight, honey, is get into your magnetism. Tune in, okay? Stephanie says, I'm going to continue writing my final. Have a good night. Yes. Okay, Stephanie, it was so nice meeting you tonight, and like meeting you deeper. You know what I mean? Lots of love. Don't forget fashion. I used to draw fashion girls too. I used to love doing that when I was like in grade 7 or something, drawing fashion, like just making up my own clothes. Oh, it's the best. So maybe we should have a sleepover and do that. What do you think? I'm just kidding. I miss slumber parties. I was thinking back to that age, and I'm like, remember slumber parties? We used to do all kinds of weird things, like not weird things. We do prank calling. We do like drawing fashion girls and all the, we do all kinds of things, build forts outside in the snow. It's just fun. All right. Okay, my love. Have a great night. You're welcome, Tamara. Thank you so much. And it was so nice meeting you. Yeah, so that's the strong message for you, my love, okay? I will do my best to make the best of it. That's for you. Look at you. You're a powerful, powerful, powerful being. This bird is powerful. You just got to tune into it. You got to remember that nothing is missing. You got to remember that this world is abundant, and it's limitless, literally. Like it's limitless, okay? So the possibilities are too, okay? I just got to pop up over there. All right. Who's next? Who would like a reading? Otherwise, maybe I'll sign off. I'm not sure. Let me know. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, Tamara. All the best to you. I'm sending you so much love. Yeah, now's the time to tune into your power and light that baby up. Okay, light it up. I want to feel you lit up. Haley, hello, honey. Welcome in. I don't think I have a lot of people tonight. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but I don't care. I'm still having fun. Let's see. Haley, hello. Anybody else want readings? Otherwise, I think I'll pull a card for Haley, and then I might book out for the evening. This is my second live today, y'all, so it's not like I just popped in and out for 2 seconds. Hello, welcome in. You know what's so funny? Someone just wrote H-O. This is so funny. Earlier, I was writing a message to someone, And I was putting do, right? I was like, I was about to write, do you want to? Do you, like I was about to write do, right? And I put HO by accident. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I put HO by accident. So I started out the message, HO. I didn't know her very well. So it was like HO. You wanna, because that was supposed to be do you wanna, but it was like you wanna. I can't say it on here. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, Haley, I'm going to pull a card for you, and then I think I might book out because it's kind of a slow night, and I've already done lots of lives tonight. Lots of time. Okay, let's see. Country lover. I just clicked on I never click on profiles, but for some reason I wanted to. Okay, Canadian. Yay. All right. Okay. Haley, do you have a question for me, my love? Is there something you're wondering about? Do you have a question? I'm pulling your card right now, and I'm going to explain your card, but I can tune into your energy. I don't actually need the cards. I can tune into your energy and guide you, okay? If you need some guidance tonight. If not, if you're just wondering, you can do that too. Will I find a job in my field? I love that. Okay. I love career questions, right? That's why I have it on my sign. It's my jam. It's my jam. I'm getting soon, but not soon. Does that make sense? Soon, but not soon. Let's see what the card says. You're probably like, girl, I could have told you that. It is a yes. But soon, see, the problem is the way we ask questions sometimes. I've learned this about, like, I invest in coaches a lot, sometimes thousands and thousands of dollars over the years, right? They're not cheap. Coaching isn't cheap because it's very effective and fast, okay? And how you ask a question and what you ask is very important. It determines the quality of the answer you get back. So right now you just said soon. Nobody knows what soon means. So my answer back to you, I read the energy and that's what came back. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. She just said something vague. That's why it came back like that. It's like soon, but not soon. But I did get yes. I did feel that. But it was a direct response to your question. Do you see that? So if you said, yes, that makes sense. Yeah. So if you had said, and don't worry, I'm not like giving you crap or anything like that, but you can change your question quick because I'm in here now too. But if you said in the next 3 months, then you might get a different answer. Okay. But let's see what your card says. It says, oh my gosh, this is perfect for you. This is so perfect. I am in the perfect position to get there from here. I am in the perfect position to get there from here. See that? Da-da-da, Haley. Let's see what it says. Sorry about the light. It's really dark in here. There we go. I am in the perfect position to get there from here. There's you. To your new job. You're in your field. Okay? Nothing has to change in your environment or in the circumstances that surround you for you to begin to deliberately allow your own connection to the stream of well-being. You are in the perfect place right now to begin. So this is what I always talk about when people are waiting. You're waiting, right? I don't know if you're in fully waiting energy. Let me see. You're not in fully waiting energy. You're living your life. But this part of you is like, hello, when's this job coming in my field, right? And this is the time to dig deeper because there's something missing there in terms of your attraction to it. You're magnetizing it in towards you. There's something missing. So that's the time to tune in deeper into yourself to increase your magnetizing. Does that make sense? Or is that weird language for you? Because I don't know any of y'all. I don't know anything. But I don't want you to leave here feeling like I didn't know what she was talking about, unless you're okay with that. But if you want, I can explain things to you too. Okay. If you have any more questions, let me go, honey, because Haley, your energy is starting to go off, and I'm going to close off and read for the next person. If anyone else wants a reading, start chatting now. I always say spam the chat, but I'm starting to change it. That's why I stuttered, because some people literally start spamming the chat, and I'm like, not like that. So start commenting now, okay? Let's see. Haley. That makes sense. How do I figure out what's missing? Great question. Okay. This is what your card says. It says you need to begin to deliberately allow your own connection to the stream of well-being. So all of us have access to this stream of well-being. It's energy, right? Whatever you believe created life on this planet, all the life on this planet. That's up to you to decide. I'm not going to sit here and say, it's this, it's that. Some people believe it's God. Some people call it source, universe, great spirit, Allah. There's all kinds of names for it, right? You decide what that name is. But this is the time to tune into that energy, because from the non-physical perspective, whatever you call it, the non-physical perspective is always looking at us going, you have everything it takes. You have everything it takes. So how you figure out what's missing is you ask yourself, okay, what is it in me that's preventing me from being in that energy? The fullness, the full knowing, the knowing that you had before you stepped onto this planet, before you popped out. Okay? That's how you do it. Sometimes you need help. We all have blind spots, okay? Because here, look, it's like a car. We can't see. We can't see what's going on here. We need the rear view mirrors, right? The rear view mirrors are what show us. And that's what coaches, mentors, therapists, whoever your friends, I don't know who you have in your life or who you trust. But yeah, does that make sense? But you know, we all have blind spots, especially when it comes to our life purpose. Everyone else can see what we're good at before we can see it, which is kind of weird, but it's designed that way. It's designed that way so that we connect with each other and we stay connected, okay? All right. Yes. Okay, Haley, you still here, honey? Haley, where'd you go? Does that make sense? Yes, I think I'm scared to start working in my field because I don't know exactly what part of my field I'll be in. Okay, then you take control of that energy, my love. Start researching all the fields and make a freaking decision and stand in that power and stand in the power of creation like you own it, because we all have a spark of that non-physical energy inside of us. And most people are living with it like as if they don't have that spark. But I'm here to remind everybody to tune into that spark and light that up. Light that bee up. Okay? Light it up. Don't even say it doesn't exist. Don't even say you don't know what I'm talking about. I know you know. Why are you here? You'd be like, who's that crazy reindeer-headed chick? Girl, you know you know. So tune into it. Okay? That's what you do. No. If you don't know, no. Get in there. You got to get in your energy around it, because that's why you're like distant from it. It's because you're not trusting. You're not owning it. You're not taking the action to research and know. And then there's that part, there's the logical part, but this other part is the 80%, the energy that you got to take care of, okay? 80% energy, 20% action and strategy. Think about it. We won't do anything and we won't be effective and create results unless we got the energy behind it, right? Otherwise, forget about it, like we say in Italy. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, Haley, thank you so much for your question. I'm closing off and I'm going to read for, I was just going to say Haley again. Let's see, who's here? Barb, are you still here? Barb? You're welcome, Haley. Haley says, okay, thank you. Okay, I'm closing off your energy. I'm going to open up to Barb. Barb asks, should I leave my job within the next 3 months? Will I be okay? Okay, the first thing I'm always going to tell you, Barb, is you never want to leave one position without having a next sort of income. I mean, if it's abusive or something like that, then always, I'll help you pack today. Get your stuff out of that office, girl, whatever it is, out of that place, okay? But money is money. We need to take care of ourselves. So when you say, okay, it's kind of like, let's say you had a health issue. I may or may not be talking about myself. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. No, but seriously, there's been twice in my life where I gained a whole bunch of weight. I'm still coming off the second time. Okay. This most recent time I was bedridden and I gained a whole bunch of weight. I was having an allergy to a medication and I could not move. Okay. It was scary. And the medication was making me gain weight. And then I started eating for comfort. It was just out of control. But anyway, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with weight gain, but for me, I started having health issues because of the weight gain. Okay. But when I started to lose the weight and get back into swimming like I am now, I started weighing myself once a week and I would know. Okay, it was every Saturday. I would know before Saturday came whether I lost weight or not. Like, I just knew. Okay? I just knew. I just knew that I lost it or I didn't. Okay? If I had a little bit too many Oreos and whatever else I like. Chips. I stay away from chips because I just get addicted. They actually have a lot of addictive qualities to them, like literally ingredients. But anyway, so I just knew. And the thing is like, it's the same with you. You can't say, will I be okay? You have to be sure, right? So there are ways that we can behave between now and Saturday, whatever your Saturday is, my Saturday, right? That will guarantee, like, yes, I'm sure I met my goal. Maybe it wasn't perfect. Maybe it was half a pound or something, but I'm guaranteed to like have lost weight, met my goal so that I can feel better physically and health wise for me. It's not for everybody. Everybody has a different weight. I don't judge anybody. Okay. But for me, so it's the same with you. Will I be okay? How much money you got in the bank, girl? How much does it cost to live where you are? How much do you spend? If you don't know, you better start tracking. Okay. So yes, you are what? Can you tell me what I asked you? Because I asked you a million questions. I speak very fast. When you answer me all, you have to say, yes, I am okay financially. Should I still leave? Okay. Because you asked me, will I be okay? Now you're saying, yes, I am. I don't know what question you're answering. So just be, yeah, okay, you're talking. Okay. But I didn't know what that question was. So I want to give you a good reading, Barb. That's why I'm being like this. And also I'm speaking fast because the energy comes in fast like a whoosh. It goes like this. Your energy. Okay. I love the logic. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So will I be okay? That's the first question that caught my eye. I'm like, you need to come to me saying, I am going to be okay. Is that what you're saying? Hello, Jeremy. Welcome in, honey. Hang in there. Should I leave my job in the next 3 months? Okay. So if you're going to be okay, then I'll read your energy. If you're not, you're going to be in survive mode, and I'm not going to put you in survive mode. I'm not going to encourage that. Especially if you're a trauma survivor, my love. You don't do that to yourself, and I don't do that to you. Okay? Excuse me. But maybe you're asking something else, but you got to type fast, honey. Type, because the energy's going to go. Let's see. Welcome in. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Jenny Gone Banani. I love your name. I wanted to see Allie. I don't know if Allie's still here. I wanted to see her comment from before about my eyes. I know it wasn't offensive, but I was just curious what she meant. Tracy, hello, honey. Starting an online business. I got you, girl. That's my favorite topic in the world. See, everybody, I choose intuitively. Everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome in. Happy holidays, everybody who celebrates. But just so you know, like right now, I'm like, I really want to read that girl about her business. But I don't choose logically, or I'm like, oh, that person's been here all night, or that person's commented 3 times, and she's tapping out all night, you know? I wish I could choose logically, but it's not up to me. It's up to my guides. Your name just jumps out like, but you got to be there talking. You got to be there like telling me, hey, I want a reading, me next, please, or this or that. Because the comments do go fast, even though we don't have tons of people. We got lots of vibes here. We got the vibes. We got the vibes. We got the fire. Okay? So make sure you're commenting. I'm just going to close off with this reading right now. And I'm going to choose the next person. But no, I'm choosing intuitively. Don't take it personal. Don't get mad. I'm just choosing. My guides are choosing. But I do have an option in the bio. If you want to pay $22, if you're like, I'm in a hurry. I don't got time for all this. I don't want to be random. I need a reading now. Go ahead and purchase, and I will read you on live right here with my cards. It happens all the time. Your name will pop up, and I will read you next. If I haven't called your name, anybody's name, I'm going to call you as soon as I see that. Otherwise, if I'm reading someone, you'll be next. It stays up there until I read it, okay? So just know that option is there. If you don't want to pay the $22, sit back and chill, okay? Just relax. Just chill, enjoy the show, enjoy the vibes. Otherwise, get those comments in there so I can choose the next person. Oh, Mamma Mia. Okay. So I'm going to close off with the last reading. Let me see who I'm going to read next. Barb, I see your other question though. Everybody just know that Barb, you asked another question, so I helped you. You said thank you. I helped you with your career. I only do one question for each person on here. Okay, we gotta give everybody a chance. If you keep coming back to my lives, hit subscribe. There's an email list in the bio too. If you're like, I don't know where TikTok's going, I want to stay connected to this chick, then go and join on the free email list. Okay, it'll say email me. You can email, or it says stay connected, something like that. Stay in touch. I think that's what it says. Go add your name, get all up in my energy, and you will be in touch. If I leave TikTok, if it shuts down, I'll let you know on the email. Okay, I'm gonna let all my email peeps know. So that's how you stay connected to me. Okay, hi Terry, welcome in. Otherwise just chill. Hi Tina, welcome in. Hello Tracy, welcome. Poor Barb, she's like, I'm trying to reply. Sometimes TikTok blocks comments too. Jasmine's here. She's managing as best as she can. She's also got a newborn baby. I got what you're saying, and yes, I do feel I will be okay. Okay, good. All right. Okay. For sure. Thank you. Okay, Barb, you're welcome. All right, so we got that, and we are going to go on to the next person. Who would like a reading? Let me see. Okay. Sab, I don't know if you're the one that I was talking about that I wanted to read for, but your energy did jump out this time. I can't remember. My brain. But I definitely am in the right brain choosing the right. Okay, so let me see. Sab, you have such an interesting handle. Sab of the Rejects. Okay, interesting, catchy. All right, my love. So Sab, I'm going to pull a card for you. We're going to talk about, am I ready to finally take a leap on my business? Okay. Let's go. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome in. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Joe. Hi, Yvonne. Everybody? Okay. Yes, and don't feel shy about like being assertive and saying, hey, don't forget about me, or just keep chatting. Just hang around, okay? Thank you. Thank you for the gifts too that I missed, everybody. I really appreciate you. All right. Sav. I feel it's over here. Let's see. Y'all, I also have my story in the bio, in the profile. You can check my story. I share a lot about my journey from being homeless with PTSD at times because I was diagnosed when I was 15, but also generating $25,000 in one transaction. Doing my business online, no MLMs, no company, nothing like that, and helping hundreds and hundreds of women to build businesses online. Okay, so make sure you check out my story. It's there to inspire you, and I also have tons of testimonials too. I gotta do it this way tonight for you, Sav. When I'm chatting, the reason I start chatting is it helps me to choose the card faster. So that's why I start saying things. I'm like, what do I need to tell them now? This is it. Okay, good. All right, Sab. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I don't think we've met before. Oh, I love this card. This card's so good. Are you ready? This is perfect for the vibe tonight. My life is supposed to be fun, and I'll tie it into your career. Don't worry about it, my love. Just hang in. My life is supposed to be fun. Look in the onesie. Do, do, do. I love this card so much. It is so cute. Do, do, do. My life is supposed to be fun. Okay? Be easy about all of this. Life is supposed to be fun, you know? It is Source's powerful desire that you return to your state of self-appreciation. We want you to feel love for your life, for the people of your world, and most of all, for yourself. There's great love here for you. I love this card. I get chills. It's also freezing in here. I feel like I have devil horns on, y'all. Every time I look, I just see these things and I'm like, devil horns. It's so funny. Like a Halloween costume, y'all. Okay, Savvy, how did that sit with you, honey? And do you have any questions about your card? I don't want to do too much interpreting until I see any specific questions or, you know, what you need to know. But I'm in your energy. I'm here to guide you strongly if you have any specific questions, okay? Otherwise, I can tune in a little bit. But I feel like balanced energy with you. Nice to meet you. Oh, that's perfect. I'm an astrologer and have an issue with being taken seriously. Okay, here, honey, look at me. You're like, this is a perfect live for you. You're like, I have an issue with being taken seriously. You come here, I've got freaking reindeer ears on. Oh my gosh. I have like 11 people in my live and I'm like, let's go. Let's make money. Let's have fun. Let's make impact. This is the perfect place for you. And I'm laughing not at you. I'm laughing like Buddha belly laugh at just the cosmic giggle, right? Isn't it funny? It's just funny how life works, especially with outside forces, which I think I have probably let, and then the comment stopped there. If you commented again, just type it again because TikTok's probably blocking it from you. Love your energy, Tracy. You should do a winter Christmas makeup look. Ooh, girl, do you have any ideas? Let me know. I would love that. I'm a winter baby. I would love that. I need lots of silver and white and blue, right? I'm guessing. What do you think? Allie, are you a makeup artist, honey? I still didn't see your other comment. I was trying to find it. Ooh, and sparkles. Oh, I gotta do that. I would love that. That would look pretty on my complexion, right? That would look good. You're not a makeup artist? Darn. I always look for help with that. Oh, Robin, white, silver, blue, gold. Ooh, gold. You guys are inspiring me. Yeah, I need to do that. I was trying to match this thing. Don't laugh at me. Look, red, green. And I had a pink shirt on earlier. I had to take it off because it was too hot. Okay, the energy is going, my love. Sav, it's going. Sav, are you commenting, honey? I don't know why it's blocking it. Can you comment again? I don't know if you left or your phone died, but we're getting nothing. I have a mod here. She's modding the live, and she always approves comments when I'm reading for someone, so there's nothing coming through. Just type again, put some emojis in the front, just keep pushing. Keep pushing, girl. Otherwise, I do have to just close off the energy because it's just going to go away. It's already starting to fizzle. Come back, like the Titanic. Come back, Jack. Come back. That was so hard. That scene was so hard, y'all, back in the day. Wasn't that the best movie ever back in the day? Oh my gosh. It was like cinematic genius back then. Jack. Jack. Then the TikTok sound came up. I did a funny one. I can't remember what I did, but I had fun with that one too. Jack. Oh, Kate Winslet. That was just so good. It was like the best movie, I have to say. I remember I got it on VHS and I just watched it over and over, and it was so long. Was it 3 hours? I never really sat there and watched anything. I watched the first time and then I just let it play. Girl, Yvonne, hi. Jack. Okay, so let me tune in, Savvy. You're still here. Okay. I'm over here yelling at you, Savvy. I'm like, Savvy! Sometimes I do yell, but not to be mean. I'm just like, hello. I think people fall asleep. And also, you probably know a bit about energy and how it works if you're an astrologist, but it's like, whew, it's like a will-o-wisp, right? So I'm like over here hanging on. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but I'm holding on to the energy. I'm not grasping. I do mediumship too, so I know how to do this. But sometimes I'm just like, girl, let's go. Okay, so outside forces. You haven't finished your sentence, honey. Sab, it says, especially with outside forces, which I think have probably let, and then it doesn't say anything else. Thank you. How I push it from subconscious clinging to the negative outside forces. Yes, okay. Girl, I can relate to this a lot because I had to go through this. I had to move through this, so let me tune in. So the first thing that's coming through is, let's look at what taken seriously means. I can't even read you with my stupid ears. Thank you, Tamara. We're talking about taking seriously. I'm sorry. And it's like, look at me. But honestly, I am a professional businesswoman. I just like being goofy on my live streams. I do have a successful business. I've had it for 15 years and I've created incredible successes. And the first thing I want to know, like literally, I'm the perfect person saying this right now, because what does taken seriously mean? I think that dissecting that is really important. Okay. So the reason I'm like this, right? Like I had a business coach not too long ago. I love her, by the way. I love her. But I was like confused about my identity just as a businesswoman, because during the global crisis, I got confused. A lot of people were hating on coaches. They were saying, how dare you charge all that when the world is suffering? And I started to lose my balance after many, many years, since 2009, doing my business, like having great success, speaking events, all kinds of things, right? Being paid a lot of money, helping a lot of people, having great references still to this day. And I lost my footing a little bit. And it was because I was letting other people define instead of keeping my own fire alive inside of me, and why I'm doing this. So why you see me like this, right, is I have my eyes on trauma survivors only. Okay. That's what I think about. So I have tapped in. For you, it's tapping into your life purpose, number one. Let me see. Astrology is definitely a part of it for you. It's a big yes, but it doesn't mean it's everything. That's up to you. Or I could do a deeper reading with you, like off the live if you want. Or, you know, if you never buy anything, if I ever suggest that, it doesn't mean I'll never talk to you again. No, come back if you want to. Again, you might get another free reading. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, I can go deeper that way. I can go deeper in to figure out for life purpose things. It's deeper. I can't just tell you honestly, and I have to be ethical on live stream. I want to tell you there's more to it, instead of you just being like, okay, taking that and running, right? That's why I don't do a lot of yeses and nos. People come on here. Should I dump so-and-so? I'm like, girl, don't come on to TikTok and listen to some psychic, right? Like, it just feels unethical. I want to give you the whole picture. So it's part of it, for sure. And I don't know what the rest of it is for this mini reading. Okay. But for you, it's about digging deep into your life purpose and really focusing, like one of those horses with those blinders on, focusing on what that purpose is. You in spirit, okay? I know you know how to do this. So you in spirit, what is the life purpose? And just putting those blinders on and focus. So for me, right, I work with trauma survivors. I'm focusing on them. I'm like, what do they need to hear? Sometimes I get on TikTok on those reels and I'm like, if I was thinking like that, which I used to, so I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not making fun of you, nothing ever. But what I used to do was like, be like, oh God, what is everyone going to think? Right. And it's because I wasn't solid in this. I wasn't like, I'm here to help those trauma survivors. Like, can you see it in my eyes? I'm like so focused on it. Like, it's just who I am now. Right. It's solidified in me. I'm like, I'm helping them. If I'm going to put it reindeer, I don't give a shit. Like, that's what I'm going to do. Right. We're going to uplift the energy. We're going to tune in. I have a beautiful community here. We're playful, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm helping a lot of people who have been through trauma. And so whatever I need to talk about, like when I talk about disability, how I was on disability support at times, right? I think, oh my God, here comes the trolls, here comes this, here comes that, right? I used to worry about that way more than this mission, right? So it's almost like, I want to put it this way, if you feel me. Me and my life purpose, we're straight. Does that make sense? We're aligned, we're straight. We're good. All that other stuff is so minuscule. It doesn't even matter when you get to that place, right? And you don't need to hire me. You don't need to work with me, although I have amazing courses. I have amazing coaching, and you're more than welcome. If you're interested, message me. But either way, you have these answers inside of you. And that's what you need to tune into, because when you work with me, I'm going to help you tune in deep. I'm going to be right there to answer all the questions, but ultimately I give you the power. That's why I'm called Empowered After Trauma, right? So that's what's needed is this. It's, you know, people say, oh, commitment. I'm like, no, it's not commitment. It's way deeper. It's dedication. It's this, have you ever met a couple? Me and Chris get these comments a lot. It's like the energy's untouchable because they're just so aligned. You just watch this couple and you're like, oh my gosh, you know? It's like they have this vibe, this energy, and there's nothing that can touch it. I want to use the word untouchable for you. It's untouchable by all the shit in our own minds and out there, all the trolls and all the BS that goes on, because I used to get eaten alive. I'm telling you. And this was after, like, my first YouTube video was in whenever YouTube first came out, but it was shortly around 2009. It wasn't far after that. 2010, 11, I don't know, one of those years. But definitely, like, I had my first troll comment and I almost got collapsed and like didn't keep going forward. I was dancing around, making smoothies, having fun. And this woman was like, do you really need to dance around? And do you even have a bra on? And like, now I'd be like, get out of here. You're in the wrong place. And I would just remove her, right? I wouldn't even think twice. And I would just keep going. Let's go. And I would keep dancing. Back then I got crushed to the ground. I was like, should I cancel my whole YouTube because someone was saying my boobs are bouncing? Girl, it wasn't even that bad when I looked at it again. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, people will say all kinds of shit. But how dedicated are you to your purpose? Because that's what's going to determine how deep they get in and how good are your boundaries around it. Because when you feel something so precious, when you feel like you are connected to your people and your eyes are on those blinders, you're so dedicated, just like that couple in love, right? I get chills. They're so in love. Like, no one's going to get in there. Good luck, right? That's what we're after here. Does that make sense? Yes, Patty says, hi, Starseed. Absolutely. You are helping us, blessing. Oh, you're so welcome, Patty. Thank you, honey. That's so sweet. I love when more people receive the message than just who I'm reading for. That means a lot to me. And your words mean so much to me. Like, they really do. I really get nourished by words. So thank you for sharing that. I love the way we feel like you're actually talking with us, like we are friends, besties. Girl, I'm in your energy. I do feel like some of you are besties. I'm like, are you going to call me later? Or you don't even have my phone number. Like, are we going to hang out? Because I want to do some prank calls. Like we're in grade 7. We used to call the hospital. It was so bad. My mom was a nurse. We called a different one where she didn't work. We call it. It was bad. Girl, the 80s were fun though. I love the way we feel. Oh, you already said that. I already said that. As you said, it's minuscule to what you're actually doing for everyone. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yes, perfect sense, says Sav. Yes, honey. Okay. And I just realized something. Your name just made me sad for a minute. I think there's some sassiness to it, but it just made me sad from what you're like. I don't know. It has a vibe to it. And we don't have to go deep into it because we're in this public session, but I just felt that it punched me right in the gut. So I'm like, I should say something. Maybe I said too much. Girl, tell me to be quiet. Just tell me to hush. Don't look my hair. My hair looks so flat. Shh, put this on quick. There. Now I have big hair. Remember big hair in the 80s? My banana clip keeps falling. I really do have a banana clip. I don't care. Just pretend it looked like nice. See, it keeps falling. Girl, I'm getting freaked out. Okay, I'm not kidding. Earlier, I had some shenanigans. I'm not kidding with some other spirits here. You can see it on the replay. If you're not watching my replays, what are you even doing? On YouTube. Empowered After Trauma. Please go subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 500. I think I'm at 380. You guys are getting me there. I'm so close. But anyway, you can watch all these shenanigans. On Halloween, there was a spirit that walked by. For real. It wasn't just me that saw it, everybody else here. And tonight we had several things, let's just say, going on this side, and now my hair clipped. So, girl, if you've been here the whole time, speak up so I don't look crazy. But anyway, it's true. It's crazy. See? Tracy, any more goes. Girl, it could just be a hair clip falling, or it could be just a continuation, but I don't know. There's this one psychic I follow. Her hair is always being played with by her guides. It's crazy. I'm like, I get the creeps watching. Remember we called it the creeps back in the day? Instead of the chills, we called it the creeps. We're like, I get the creeps. I call Chris a creep sometimes. It's so funny because he'll just be coming to my live stream window and I'm like, you're such a creep. It's only me and him on this huge property. I'm like, you're such a creep. He doesn't even know what it means, really. He's not that much older than me, just a couple years, but he's just like, sometimes he just looks at me like I'm an alien. That's okay. It did happen earlier. See, Tracy, thank you. Tracy saw, girl. I just got, anything that's happening now when my hair clip is falling, I'm like, help me. Girls, when are you coming over? Can you come over and help me? I'm in the forest, like a big forest. I'm just kidding. I'm not afraid. I'm just joking around. But this thing does keep falling. And I want it to stay up. Boo! I'm all jumpy now. Okay. Did you say earlier it was my name? I just said Patty. Sorry. Sometimes you guys get confused. I'm so sorry. When I just call your name, I'm just talking and acknowledging, but I'm just closing up with Sab, and we are going to continue to move forward, okay? It looks like I just woke up. This reindeer is rough tonight. Whew! Girl. Okay. It's a play on a podcast that I was helping manage, not a personal one. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But it's in your energy. So just notice that. Girl, I'm a human design projector. I get it all up in your business. I'm like looking at all the details. So take it or leave it, but it is there. Okay. It's kind of like an obvious thing. So we might want to look at that. And I hope you know what I'm saying. It's probably not as bad as you think, what I'm saying. I just don't want to say it publicly. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's no big deal. You can message me if you want. Oh, it's for sure in my energy. Yeah. Yeah. It just jumped out at me and I was like, okay. Oh, see, Tracy's saying it does feel like that. Yeah. Oh, we're having a slumber party. Okay. She's not talking about your name. Never mind. I thought someone was commenting on your name too. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's just put it this way. You know the witch's wound? You know the witch's wound? Witches are often pushed off to the outskirts of society. Okay. It took me a very long time. Girl, I was a business coach for many, many years. I still am. I help so many women with business. I always will. But behind the scenes, I was always very spiritual. And so were the women. And they didn't even, some of them weren't that spiritual, but they loved it, right? Because they were building their own spiritual development. But it was so funny. I would do these business lives and I'm like, today's topic. And I wasn't just anything like this. I was very serious. And I was trying to fit in with everybody else and be one of those boring ass business coaches. Okay. Because I'm like, this is how you're supposed to do it. Talk about the 5 steps. But I was a little bit more quirky, but nothing like now. Now I'm my whole self, right? But back then I was like, in this box, like I'm constipated in this suit, or I didn't wear suits. I did when I worked for the government. But anyway, my whole point is that while I was doing that, there were people that would come on the live like you are now and say, can you tell me yes or no? Can you tell this? And I'm like, it was like I was coming out of the closet, but I didn't ask to. Like people were like sensing that. And I was like, and I would tell Chris, I'm like, I'm not wearing anything spiritual. I didn't have a salt lamp. Like, I'm like, why are they asking me that? And he's like, he already knows I'm very spiritual, right? He knows my soul. So he's like, but my point is like, the witch's wound is I didn't want to just come out and do readings, even though I know I could read everybody. And I was reading everybody in my masterminds that I ran for all my women. In every session, I was like, boo, boo, boo. I was really good at it, right? But in public, I was like, it's because of the witch's wound, right? The witch's wound is anything. And it doesn't matter if you call yourself a witch. I call myself, it doesn't matter. Who cares? But women who are in their power, the patriarchy hates that. Women in their power, and some will say like government institutions, they hate that because a woman in her power is unstoppable on so many levels. So there's huge, massive resistance. And if you don't believe me, if anyone in here is like, whatever, Gina, go look up the witch trials. Okay, that's literally what they were. Okay, literally what they were. And then there's all this religious history and all of that. Okay, so I want to first acknowledge that there's a reason. And I would never coach somebody and say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, you better learn how to protect yourself. You better learn how to respond to people. There's lots of skills you got to learn. So it's what I'm saying is I'm validating that there's a good reason to feel like that. It's not all in your head. You're very smart to acknowledge it. And then you get to decide, okay, it's kind of like, I want to say going to war, but you know what I mean. Whatever you stand up for, that dedication I'm talking about, when you're in love with someone, if their family starts in on you or whatever, or like you're interracial, whatever, there's going to be something that you got to battle. Are you going to get your boots on and go to war or not? Right? Because it's kind of like that. And it's not about fighting. I'm just saying it like that to help everybody understand here, but it's not about fighting. You never want to get into a fighting energy, but girl, you better be prepared. Okay. I live with mountain lions and bears every single day. I walk out. I can never just go la la la. I did that once, and I'm not kidding. It's on camera, on our video cameras. I came face to face with the bear. I was like, Chris, literally, it sounds like I'm making it up, but he come on here one day. He's been on here before. I ran out my door and I was like, I'll be right back, babe. And I had my crystal. I'm like, I'm gonna go put my crystal in the woods. Okay, so I left the door open even because he was right there. And I ran to the side of the house, and there was a freaking massive bear who stood up right in front of me. It's on camera. I get chills still because it was freaking scary. And I could see his hairs. That's how close I was. And I was like, oh my God. To this day, I don't even know. I know I backed up, but I don't remember at all because your brain takes over, right? And your body and your nervous system, and got me out of there. But he didn't hurt me, thank goodness. But he did stand up because he was startled, right? But my point is I always have to be prepared. I know better now. But and it's the same with you. I would never say, get on that internet, girl, and just go to town. You got to understand what's going on. You got to be aware of the real risks, and you got to mitigate those risks. But just like wearing a seatbelt, you can't control everything. Things still might happen. So this is part of you analyzing, is this worth it for me? Is this something I'm really in love with? And by the way, I got to write this down. Hang on. This is important. One second. Okay, so you're asking yourself, is this worth the risk? Tracy, I know, it was insane. That was not the first time I was almost killed by a bear. We're in nature all the time, so twice isn't bad. And in 10 years plus before that, I used to go. I'm crazy. I'm a nature girl. Like, I used to go hiking all by myself in grizzly bear territory, and I'd sleep there when I lost my nonna. That's how I heal. So I'm really am a wild woman, but also like a wilderness woman. And especially since I met Chris 10 years ago, he's taught me tons of stuff because he's even like more adventurous than I am. Okay. So here's the thing, like, is it worth the risk? If the answer is yes, that's your sign. Okay. This way to my life purpose. You got this, honey? This way. Okay. Right? What's your real name, by the way, if you don't mind sharing? If it's no, go somewhere else. Does that make sense? It's the same kind of advice if you're dating, right? Like, do I want this? Would I really actually fight for this? No? Okay. It's probably not long-term for you. Have a little fun if you want to, but get out. Let that person go find their person and you go find yours. You know what I mean? It's the same sort of thing. I don't usually take notes. Sorry, that sounded so bad. It was my yoga ball. It made the noise when I was so quiet. It was not what you were thinking, girl. Stop it. Shh. Tracy, what are you scared of, honey? Tracy said she's scared all the time. What are you scared of? Don't be scared. Be prepared. Wasn't that a commercial? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh yeah, Sav needed that validation for sure that it's not in my head. Yes, it's not. Some of it is. I'm not going to lie. Some of it is, but don't chalk it all up to, this is what trauma does to us. It lies to us, everybody. Okay. If you're not in my trauma baddies course, what are you doing? Because in there's 100 affirmations as soon as you join. All the links are in the bio. Go check it out. It's under private coaching. It's the first one. Okay. It's very accessible price-wise for you to get in and get your questions answered and get direction as we go into the new year and you figure out what your goals are. Girl, I'll help you. I'll move you through. Okay. But the thing is like some of it is in your head, but I don't want, as trauma survivors, we're told, oh, it's by trauma. It teaches us. You don't know anything. You're confused. You don't have any grounding. No, the truth is you do know. Okay. You do know. You may need a little support at times. Hello, we all do. But you're a very strong person, my love. You're very strong. You've been through a lot. You made it through. You're one of the survivors. Okay. You're still here. You're still fighting. You're still fighting. What I mean is like, you're still pushing. You're still pushing. You haven't given up, right? That's a big freaking deal. Okay. It is. Yes. 2025 goals. Robin, let's go. What's going on? Who's building a business with me? Who's growing it? Let's go. Yes, the memory tries to distract us and pull us into the past. Yeah, well, the hallmark of PTSD and being a trauma survivor is that we confuse the past and the present, right? Because what's happening is when we go through the trauma, our brain cuts off our conscious awareness of what's going on in our body because it's too much. In order to survive, we needed to cut it off. It's a brilliant mechanism. It cut it off. It dissociated us. And then it stored that memory away. Here you go. I'm going to put this away until you can handle it. Because girl, right now, too much. And you're like, okay, you don't even know what's going on half the time when that happens. Dissociation is very real and it's scary. But also it's very important. But it's a lifesaver in the moment. But after that, as you start to get stronger, it starts to come back. And PTSD does affect that part of your brain that tells you, present, that differentiates present from past. So when you're strong, that memory starts to come back and you start having body memories, emotional memories, and actual memories. And you get confused. And that's when you start to get confused. Like, is this happening now? What's going on? How do I get through this? And that's how it bewilders us. Right? And if we don't take action, people live like that in that state. It's very sad. I did, because I didn't know. Right? But you need to take action and fix it. Meaning you got to do something about it, because it's good news. It's good news that it's coming up. It means you're strong enough. But once it starts messing with your mind and you're not as strong as to like take action and get it fixed, like get some EMDR, get some good therapy. EMDR is for not for everybody. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. It's really not for everybody. I loved it personally. I have 2 really close friends who couldn't stand it and they'll never go back. They ran from it. They're like, I'm gone. Chris tried it because he had some trauma at work. He loved it, right? It depends on your personality, but get something that will clear that up so you're not fighting it all the time and it's not stuck. Basically, it's trying to heal. Like, here's your healed self before the trauma. And instead of going in a circle, it's going like this. It's trying to whoop. It's trying to go and then it's like whoop, because it's not getting fixed. There's not a treatment getting in there. It is a medical condition, okay? So it's like this, right? It needs help. So we got to get in there and fix it, okay? And yes, to answer your question, yes, Patty, it's very distracting, but I wanted to explain exactly how it is distracting. But imagine living your whole life like that. A lot of people do. We need to get, it's a medical condition. There's treatment for it. Just like if we had diabetes, right? There's treatment for it. It's really hard to get yourself to treatment when you don't understand. So I'm glad you're here. Whoever this is for, know that there's help, know that there's crisis lines in my bio in case anybody needs them. Don't feel ashamed. Go print it off. It's right there. You don't have to sign up or anything. It's right there. It's the second to last link in my bio. It says SOS. I've called before. I've had to call a couple times when I was younger. Don't be ashamed. Just call. Get help. You got to get help. You got to break the pattern. And unfortunately, no one as an adult is going to drag us there, right? Unless we're lucky enough to live with someone who cares for us, who will say, hey, let's go to the doctor and see what we can do, right? But unfortunately, we've got to get into our self-leadership and go get that done. Because once you start that, it's going to start to heal up. And we don't have to be perfect, but we want to be out of that state. Because I know everyone here who's been here this whole time, you know what it feels like. It feels gross. It feels like we're half a person. There's a lot of lies there. It's not true. We're going through a process. The truth is that we're trauma badasses. We're just going through the normal effect of what happens from trauma. That is supposed to happen. There's nothing wrong with us. This world is just functioning as it functions, but it doesn't always understand us. So we've got to do things our way, including building businesses, including work, right? Who can go to work in that state and consistently and not get burnt out? It's hard. I did. I burnt out until I started my own business and started on this. Smitty's, hello, welcome in. Brown, yes. Brown says yes. Patty says yes. Yes. I'm hoping to open my new business next year. Robin, I'm so excited. I just read for you tonight, right? Robin, you see how quickly I forget? I'm so sorry. I love you all. When I'm in channel mode, mamma mia. Like, most psychics are like that, though. They can't remember the reading. You could come to me 20 times and I'll tell you the same thing. This has happened. I'll do mediumship readings and then I'll be like this. It might not be the same thing, but you'll be like, you already read me. You told me that, but you forgot this detail. And now you're telling me that detail. And it's like, here we go, right? Because you can't remember, which is really cool because it prevents scammers and scammy things, right? It's really cool that it works that way. Okay, my love. Sam's like, oh, I'm a witch. But yeah, so did I finish that about the witch's wound? So the witch's wound is like, I don't know if you're still here, Sav, but the witch's wound is like, the wound is like, we better stay hidden to be safe, right? But when you work on that, when you look it in the eyes and you work on it, right? I can do that work with you. I can help you. When you work on it, you push it through, you move through, you're aware of the risks, and you go out anyway. I'm not going to stay inside just because there's bears out there. No, I love living in the forest. That's why I'm here. But I got to live with them, right? Just like we got to live with all the bullshit that's out there. But there's so much more than that, right? We're carving away. Imagine, this is what gets me going a lot too. It like gets me moving and might help you, Sav, is like, there's so many baby psychics out there. And baby astrologers who are scared in the world right now. Don't you want to carve a way for them? I get chills. Like, don't you want a great place for them to be in this world? Don't you want to leave that legacy before we go? That's what I think of. Girl, we got to rise up. Let's go. Let's move. And I wouldn't be saying this to you if I didn't know that you could do this and you can move through. I already feel that in your energy. Okay. Is it going to be rough at times? Yes. I'm never going to say, oh, it's going to be peaches. Just meditate and it'll all come to you. No. No, but it's not as hard as we think. PTSD is an anxiety disorder. All of us in here are making it a bigger deal than it is. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Hi, Tia. Welcome in, honey. Welcome in. Thank you. Let me just see if I'm going to finish off with Sav. I don't know if she's still here. She might have said goodbye and she might have left. I don't know. I've been yapping away. Let me see. Yes, she said in big letters. Let's see. Jasmine, did any of her comments get blocked? She said it's very black sheep scapegoat. Yes, exactly. Yes, I also do marketing and brand strategy. I love that for spiritual women. I love that. Yes, astrobanding. Yes, girl. And I practice too. Yes, good. See, I already felt that in your energy. I didn't know all that, but I could feel that. Excuse me. Sorry. Sav, are you still here, honey, or did you leave? Welcome in, everybody. Lovely Christmas vibes. Joe, welcome in. Okay, everybody, spam the chat if you want a reading. Let me know. I will read someone else. I see you, Tia. I have to choose from my guides, okay? So everybody in the chat, just say, I'd like a reading. This is supposed to be hiding, y'all. Why didn't anybody tell me that there's a box right here? Look. Look. It's supposed to be hidden with my hair. Why didn't you guys tell me? Look. I had a bobby pin like that or something. I don't know what I did. Girl, you didn't even tell me that box head is showing. Girl, we can't be friends. That's it. You're not coming to my slumber party. You're not allowed in the clubhouse anymore. Just kidding. Where's my bobby pin? Girl, You could have told me. Anyway, this box is so that these things can light up, but it's not working. I brought it home and I was like, I was following the girl from like where she went to get them, and she was bringing it to the register at the mall. And then I'm like, they're working, right? And she's like, yeah. She tested it while she was walking. Yeah. And then I brought it home and they weren't working. I'm like, girl, what's going on here? So then I'm like, oh, I better hide this box. I didn't even notice that. I'm like, I don't want a box. Look, I have a box on my head. They could have made it like a Christmas present or something. Anyway, girl, don't look at me. Stop. I look so flat without this now. Box? Box who? Box where? Where? Where, girl? Where? Don't even say. Don't even say. I'm mad about the box. Just kidding. I'm not really. Your energy is so lovely. I could really use a reading. Hello, Split. Nice to see you again. I think I've seen you before, right? Have I done a reading for you? Okay, let me see. Who's going to jump out at me? And everyone, just so you know, if you want a guaranteed reading, I'm going to give you a few minutes. If someone wants to go and pay for a reading, it's $22. You can be guaranteed to be next. Okay, I'm going to start turning the lights down because I've been going on for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours now. I did a different live stream before this too, right before. These reindeers are reindeering tonight. Maybe they're my antenna. Maybe they're extra powerful tonight. Okay, so if anybody wants to go and purchase a reading, go ahead, click the link in my bio. I'll show you. But we got to see something first whenever I take out the laptop. Hi, Katie. I'm good, honey. How are you? Hello, Bosco. Look. My cats. Hello, River and Bear. They're the cutest. Look. Do, 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 do. Aren't they so cute? I freaking love these guys. They're my little buddies. They're so cute. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to show you how to pick up the $22 reading. In case anybody wants to do that, they can be guaranteed to get a reading next. Okay. So here's my bio in TikTok. Okay. Here it is on my weird faces. Okay. Go ahead up here and click this. Click. That's the website. It does work, I promise. There. See? Then you're going to get this page. It says, make sure this is legit. I've been around 15 years. I'm legit. But TikTok can't check everybody's website. So this is my page. See all the testimonials. If you want to see video testimonies, you can. You just click this one right here. This is my story and my website. You'll see like client reviews, and then you can watch videos of my clients talking about working with me. But at the very top is what I want to draw your attention to. It says skip the line. That means you are going to be the next person I read. Okay, it'll pop up here when somebody does that. If you're going to do it, let me know in the chat really quick so that I can wait for you. But otherwise, because I probably have one more reading in me. That's what I'm guessing. I'm thinking around 1 or 2 possibly. I'm starting to feel the energy go. So I'll do 1 or 2. But if someone wants to purchase this, just go ahead. You put your details in. And you just make a $22 payment. It'll pop up here and I'll call your name, okay? I haven't called anybody's name. If I haven't called anybody's name, that means I'm going to read for you next, okay? If I'm reading for someone and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go get it, then you go do that and you'll be the next one for sure. So it's about getting a guaranteed reading. Right now, all of this is very spirit-led and random, okay? It's random. So that means that we are here to be patient and chill out and just wait and see who gets read, okay? If I read anybody. So let's hang around for a minute. I just need a breather. Let's see. Everybody, welcome. Hi, Tia. Oh, you're from Ontario. Whereabouts? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. I'm just looking at the chat and chatting with my moderator for a second, everyone. I'm looking in. Oh, it wasn't tonight, Robin? Oh, I thought, could have sworn it was tonight. That's so weird. They all move together for me when I'm channeling. They all join together. I'm so happy about your business though, Robin. That's amazing if you're still here. I'm good, Katie. How are you? I know they're so cute, right? Little cutie, you're surviving. I feel you. Oh, closer to Manitoba. Okay. My friend would let you. Can I send her your way? Absolutely, Jaden. Yes. Do you mean a private reading or do you mean here? What do you mean? Jaden, my links are in my bio. So there's one to email me. You can email me directly. Or I don't know, do they want it on the live stream or do they want it private? You can also gift them a reading. You can purchase it and just gift it. Just send me a message and I'll take care of you, okay? But yes, please send them along if you feel inspired, please. I love reading for people. I'm saying please because, you know, I love when people get served and get the help they need. And I'm good at what I do. Even with my silly reindeer things on. Girl. Thank you, Tia. Thank you so much for the Vespers. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. My foot's falling asleep. How long have I been reading? It's going on like 7 hours now, I think. Okay. Got a phone call. Well, I got a text, then a phone call. All right, my loves. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm just feeling it. I don't know why. I thought I was going to read, but even if someone paid right now, I think I'm just I would refund it right away because I think I'm going to close off. But yes, Sarah, let me answer your question. Let me turn these lights down though, because that's what gets me tired. Otherwise, I'd sit here all night. Honestly, they drive me nuts. I need to change my story probably, but I don't know, or get some glasses. I have like, I'm not kidding. I have like 10 pairs over there and I never put them on because I don't like them. They don't really help to me, to be honest. But maybe I could try it again or try something else. Good night, Tracy. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to answer Sarah's question. Can you tell us more about card reading for trauma survivors? Do you tell us why the trauma happened? Sarah, that's a really good question. I can give you my perspective on it. I can give you what I read. So basically what I do is I read into your energy. When I do mediumships readings, right, I read everything. Like if you go into the reels on my TikTok, there's one pinned that I did a mediumship reading for someone. It just like happened. I let it happen. I have control, but I could feel the woman's dad coming in and it was so strong. And I just read the whole situation, everything. I read the details and it's a clip. The whole thing is over on my YouTube. Y'all, are you following me on YouTube? But yeah, so when I do that, like I see the whole thing. I see the bird's eye picture. But when it comes to why your trauma happened, it would be relying on, like if I wasn't doing mediumship, if I was coaching you, it would be relying on what you tell me. Does that make sense? So given the information that you give me, so how clear your perspective is on it. Does that make sense? Like that's the information I would have to work on. I would also, like, if you were one of my coaching clients, I would do that anyway. I would read. If mediumship happened, I would let it happen. Like you would have access to everything, but that's a different investment level. So it depends, right? Like on TikTok, definitely not. I'm not going to go all the way in deep. Like there's no way. I wouldn't do it justice and I would never lead you astray that way. But yeah, it's really up to what happens. I can't really say. When I access your energy, that's when I know. But right now, I've just closed everything off. That's why everybody's leaving the live. Good night, Tia. Nice chatting with you too, honey. Please give me a follow so we stay connected. I want to hear back from y'all. I want to see y'all again. Have a good night, you too, Katie. Thank you, honey. I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody's comments. I just saw Sarah's and I thought I would answer. But yeah, I am going to close off, y'all. Let's see what time it is. Who knows? I might come back. Probably not. I want to finish up my life purpose course and get that out there because I'm going to put everything on sale for as we get into the holiday season some more and into New Year's. I'm going to put everything on sale. So I'm super excited about that. Some things are already on sale, like my Wildly Worthy and Wealthy program that I already talked about. That one's already on sale. All right, my loves. Well, thank you so much again for being here. Yes, you're welcome, Sarah. You're so welcome. If you ever have any questions, just come back, okay? I'm happy to help. All right, my loves, have an amazing evening. Thank you to everybody who asked me for a reading and contributed your energy, for all the likes and the love and all of the vibes. Mwah! I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye, everyone. Don't forget about my YouTube. There's hours and hours and hours of replays. If you feel like being in the live, you can watch the energies, you can watch the mediumships, you can watch it all. You just go to YouTube and put @Empowered After Trauma. It's the same name as here, @Empowered After Trauma. Hit subscribe. There's a playlist there. All the replays are on there. Most of them. There's a couple that had technical issues, so I'm getting them edited just to fix the voice and the audio matching. Sometimes when you download it off TikTok, that happens. But there's a lot. So go enjoy if you feel like being in the vibe still, okay? Lots of love. Good night, Robin. Thank you so much. Mwah. I'll see you next time. Bye, Sarah. Bye.